Let's talk about the drum sequencer in my synthesizer. The drum sequencer is another step sequencer, but set up in a different way. This example comes from the book Electronic Music and Sound Design, Volume 2, and is also the basis of the drum sequencer in my synthesizer setup. How this one works is by taking a sample of audio, in this case a drum loop. It then loads that sample into a buffer, and from there, the buffer can be split into 8 evenly spaced pieces. Those 8 pieces can then be mapped onto the y-axis of this live grid object. Then if I start the metro object to start the clock, you can see that the 8 pieces of audio are then mapped to each of these steps, but I can then change the steps to have a different pattern. This step sequencer has a handful of parameters to control and add expressionality, such as pitch, volume, duration, which is how much of the piece it's going to read, and then it has 2 probabilistic parameters. The stutter will play the piece of audio multiple times in one step, and the probability of its stuttering is controlled here. If I have it at 100, it's guaranteed to stutter every time. If I have it at something lower, sometimes it will stutter, sometimes it won't. There we are. You can also control the direction of which the audio plays, or change it to not play at all. And that direction is also controlled by probability. So now 55% of the time it will play in the direction that I choose, and the other 45 it will play forwards. And this is the basic setup that I use for my drums and my synthesizer. However, I do use a different drum sample that I created in Pro Tools.